Okay.
Everyone, please remain quiet. Galaxy A20, turn on your video. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask everyone to find somewhere to be stable. We're about to open court. '36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no reading, talking, eating, sleeping, walking about, driving, or smoking. When your name is called, please unmute your devices and please give the court your full and undivided attention. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Petway. Good morning, Mr. Barton.
Morning, Your Honor.
You said you want to start with the dismissals, Mr. Barton. So is that Antoine Riley you want to start with?
If I may, Your Honor, if we could start with Mr. Billy Reed. I know that's not a dismissal, but the officers are here, so we can excuse them if need be. Billy Reed.
Yes.
Just hang on one second.
This is the People versus Billy Reed, ticket number Z808436, count 1, operating with a high BAC. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Sergeant Fitzpatrick. Sergeant Fitzpatrick, can you unmute yourself? State your name, sir.
Yep. Sergeant David Fitzpatrick, badge S279, Detroit Police Department.
Corporal
Hey,
Reed.
good morning.
I'm sorry, say your name, Corporal Reed. Oh, I'm sorry, Corporal Kropick. Sorry.
Yeah, Corporal Stanley Kropick, badge 775.
Go ahead, Mr. Barton.
I apologize for interrupting, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P83363, on behalf of Mr. Billy Reed. Sir, can you state your name only for the record, please?
My name is Billy Reed.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, looks like there's an offer of OWI. How's your client wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. My client will avail himself of the offer, Your Honor. He's been he's been told his rights and he understands them, and he's willing to take that plea, Your Honor. Thank you.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Reed. Raise your right hand, Mr. Reed. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your
Yes,
hand
ma'am.
down. You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Barton in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date. Yes, second, please. To the date of September 14, 2021 at 4:40 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Grand River and Trinity in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving,
Yes.
was this a 2004 Cadillac vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving while under the influence of intoxicants?
Yes.
All right, and being under the influence, did it impair your ability to drive?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Barton?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. Will amend the count to operating while intoxicated. We'll find a sentencing date, which we need about 8 weeks. So we'll do January 5th. We'll come back after the holiday. We'll do January 5th at 8:35 for sentencing. Did you have any questions? Oh, Mr. Reed, can you write this phone number down? I'm gonna give you the phone number to probation.
Okay, let me,
Let me know when you're ready.
trying to get an ink pen.
Here you go. Right there.
Okay,
Okay,
are you ready?
yes,
It's 313-965-3141. You call probate, you call them to set up the pre-sentence report.
When do I call them?
You can call, you probably call them today.
Yeah, you can give them a call later on today when it's in the system, sir. But if they don't have you, just go ahead and follow up tomorrow for sure.
Okay, so it's 313-965-3141.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Who did you wanna?
All right, next we can go with Ms. Duro, or excuse me, Ms. Duro, and then Ms.
Am I free to leave?
Yes, Mr. Reed, you can hang up,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Ms. Duro and Ms. Precious Dixon.
Good evening.
Ms. Duro,
This is
Yes.
Teresa Duro, ticket number
Yes, ma'am.
P1335015, count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, improper plates, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Attorney Barton.
morning, may it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Ms. Teresa Duro. Ma'am, can you state your name only for the record, please?
My name is Teresa Brown.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just say a little louder, Ms. Duro.
My name is Teresa Brown.
It's breaking up a little bit. You might have to be somewhere. She had a bad internet connection, Your Honor, from the start, I can tell you that. So, Ms. Duro, if you could try and find a good spot to be
Yeah, Ms.
stable.
Duro, turn your video off. Maybe that might give you a better connection. But could you hear her state her name, Mr. Petway?
Yes, I heard it. I got it.
Okay, all right, so go ahead, Mr. Barton.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this point in time, Your Honor, I believe today's the date and time set for, so I apologize. Ms. Duro actually gave all of the proof needed. She showed that to me. I gave that information to Madam Prosecutor, who approved the dismissal. So with that stated, we move for a dismissal for proof of all documents, Your Honor.
Okay, you stipulate to probable cause.
So stipulated, thank you.
These matters are dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Duro, you are all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day, Ms. Duro. You can log off from here. Next person we have is Miss Precious Dixon, Your Honor, Dixon.
Precious Dixon, I don't see on the screen.
I would ask the court this, if she's not here,
Maybe
Oh,
this,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm bringing in someone.
Okay.
I'm bringing
didn't hear you.
someone now.
Are you Ms. Dixon?
Yes, I'm sorry, my phone is keep losing service. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the People versus Precious Dixon, ticket number P1237618, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Officer Languski.
Precious Dixon. Oh, starting with the officer. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Maverick Lunguski, badge 746.
Thank you. Your Honor, may it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Miss Precious Dixon. Miss Dixon, can you state your name only for the record, please?
Precious Dixon.
Thank you.
You're muted, Mr. Barton.
Your Honor, I apologize. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm having some technical difficulties. You can give me 1 second. So I actually apologize. On this case, I think we weren't clear on Mr. Longoski being here. So I think I should talk with Ms. Dixon afterwards, if that's okay with you, Your Honor. If we can move on to the next plea. She was aware of the option of the plea, but I didn't get confirmation.
Okay, Ms. Dixon, do you have insurance?
I don't have a car. I don't have insurance. I don't have a car.
Okay, so the offer is in proper place. There's no points. There will be a fine. The court is likely to give you a $200 fine. I would give you till, I give you till November 22nd to pay that fine. So you can take that
Okay.
off, or you can go to trial. We already have Officer Lunguski here. He's ready to proceed with trial.
Okay.
So the question is would you like to take that particular offer? If you ask my advice, of course, I would think in this case, because the officer is here, the offer is a good offer, and there's no points associated. Would you like to take that offer, or you just have to pay
Yes.
your fees and fines?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Right hand, Ms. Dixon.
And you're
I'm sorry.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Dixon. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Barton about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 28, 2021 at 6:20 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Jefferson and Griswold in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2009 Nissan vehicle?
Yes.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No, I did not have any insurance.
You're satisfied, Mr. Barton? You're muted, Mr. Barton.
satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is also satisfied with the factual basis, will amend the count to a proper place, will proceed to sentencing. As I stated, Ms. Dixon, there's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by November 22nd?
I will try. I can't, I can't promise. I don't know. Right now, I'm in between jobs, so
We'll do December 22nd. We can,
December 22nd.
is that enough time? If not, you can do community
Yes.
services fines.
No, December 22nd is fine. It's fine. That's fine.
You're all set, ma'am. Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Miss Dixon, Miss Linnell Dixon, you have to put on a regular shirt, ma'am.
Officer Lunguski, thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem, Your Honor. You have a good day. Enjoy your weekend.
This is People versus Antoine Riley, ticket number P1156506. Count 1, driver license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number P1098081. Count 1, driver register or entitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plate. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Good morning, Antoine Riley.
Morning, man. Please, this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P83363, on behalf of Mr. Riley. Sir, can you state your name one more time for the record, please?
Yes, my name is Antoine Riley.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, there is an offer for Mr. Riley to what you would like to avail himself of, pleading to the 2 counts and dismissing the other 4.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Riley. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Barton in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
We understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
And to direct your attention to the date of January 19, 2021 at 10:15 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Chicago and Brace in the city of Detroit?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2006 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of July 15, 2020, 5:08 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Schaefer and Finkel in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Driving a 2006 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have, was that vehicle unregistered or untitled? I'm sorry. Let's make sure I got these right.
Yeah, it was just not, I had the title. No, registration and stuff.
Okay, I think I got it. So on January 19, 2021, that vehicle, okay, let me go back. On January 19,
Yes, ma'am.
2021, were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then this vehicle, the plates were improper on July 15, 2020, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're satisfied with the factual basis, Mr. Barton?
Yes, satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, the court is also satisfied with the factual basis. We'll amend the license suspended charge to fail to display. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed. Mr. Barton, you stipulate the probable cause?
My connection is not really bad.
That's okay. Do you stipulate the probable cause? Can you hear us, Mr. Barton?
There it is. Your Honor, I apologize. My connection got really bad over here. So again, I do apologize for any issue with the court.
That's okay. Do you stipulate the probable cause?
I'm gonna try and find a better section because I'm not hearing it. One moment.
Mr. Barton, can you hear us now?
Okay, Your Honor, I can hear you. Again, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Don't apologize anymore. Do you stipulate the probable cause?
I'm so sorry. It keeps disconnecting as I respond. Yes, I stipulate the probable cause, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Mr. Riley's like, please stipulate. All right, so
I'm
these
sorry.
are
No, you good.
they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So for the drive of the fail to display charge, there's going to be a fine of $300. I'm going to waive the fine for the improper plate. Can you have that fine of $300 paid by November 22nd?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
So you are
Thank
all
you.
set. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. We got Jamie Ramman, because I see the officer is here. This is the
The
people
Ramblin
versus,
officers here.
the Officer Hill is here. This is the people versus Jamie Ramman, ticket number. SP 1080578, count 1. Driver license suspended repeat offender. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number SP 575-049. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Good morning. Please say your name for the record, starting with Officer Hill.
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Hill, badge 4598, City, Detroit, 10th Precinct, Your Honor.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Ms. Ramlin. Ma'am, can you state your name only for the record?
Jamie Rambin.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, there is an offer on the table if the officer did appear, which he is, that Ms. Ramlin would plead to a failure to display and the other charges would be dismissed. Ms. Ramlin, is that the case?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Rambin. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Barton in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of April 29, 2020 at 5:44 p.m. on that date and time, were you at or near the location of Maross and I-94 in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2011 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving while your license was suspended and you were a repeat offender?
Yes.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Barton?
That's right, Your Honor. Thank you.
Are you stipulating the proper cause that's the remaining things to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Ms. Rambin, can you have that fine paid by November 22nd?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the fine.
It's $200. Can you have it paid by November 22nd? Okay.
Yes.
Did you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
So you are all set. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Riley, you can go ahead and disconnect if your case is complete.
All right, thanks.
People versus Kiana Ray, ticket number U 640-57722, count one, no business license, cabaret. Count ticket number 124311145, count one, passenger possession, open intoxicants and motor vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Burke.
Morning, may it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Ms. Kiana Ray. Ma'am, can you state your name only for the record?
Good morning, Kiana Ray.
Thank you. Your Honor, today's the date and time, I believe, for a pretrial. However, I spoke with Madam Prosecutor on this case. Ms. Ray has provided the copy of the license for the cabaret, of which she received from the actual owner. I gave that information to Ms. Horn, who has actually, per her original agreement, sorry for the long-winded, but I just wanted it on the record because she's not here. Per her original deal, which was to dismiss the open alcohol and then charge with the license, after giving her the license, she has agreed to dismiss both of the charges. So with that said, Your Honor, we would move to dismiss both of the charges per the prosecutor.
You stipulate proper cause, Mr. Burke.
So stipulated, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You're all set. Ms. Ray, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good day. Thank you. And then we have Ms. Dixon taking a plea as well.
Mr. People versus Linnell Dixon, ticket number 1213190, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license, count two, no insurance misdemeanor, and count three, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Good morning, may it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Ms. Linnell Dixon. Ma'am, can you unmute yourself and state your name only for the record?
Linnell Dixon.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, there is an offer on the from the prosecutor that Ms. Dixon would like to avail herself of, pleading the failure to display.
Okay, raise your right hand, Ms. Dixon. or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Barton in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of June 11, 2021 at 5:28 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near Harper and Barrett Street in Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2003 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was not valid or a proper license?
Yes.
You satisfied, Mr. Barton?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
And you stipulate the proper cause that's the remaining tickets to be dismissed.
So stipulated. Thank you.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine of $200. Ms. Dixon, can you pay your fine of $200 by November 22nd?
Yes.
Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
You are all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.